Hi, everybody. This is Donna Shannon with the Personal Touch Career Services, and chances are you just got a resume done by us, and you might be wondering, how do we do some of these editing tricks so that you can do some adjustments later on yourself, or you just want to understand a little bit more about how Word is formatted. So one of the things that is true, no matter what resume format you got from us, we are going to use styles throughout the documents to help format them. So if you're not familiar with styles, number one, this is a feature in Microsoft Word. I have my ribbon open up on top, and right here is you click down and you can start to see what are the styles that are being used in this particular resume. Any place you sit, like right here where it says client name, I can come up and take a look and say, oh, look, that's being identified as the title or book title in this case for this particular document. Now you're going, what is with all the box lines? We do use very limited tables to format our resumes, and the only places we use them are where it's going to be interpreted as a list by the computers later on. These dotted lines, like what you see here, will not print. Also, the only other place we use these tables is here in like the skills section. And again, those dashed lines will not print. If it really, really bothers you to see the dotted dashed lines, you can actually turn that off. You can go either to the table design here, or you've got it right in your ribbon right here. If I click on this and then it says view grid lines, if I click on that, now they don't show anywhere else in the document. So that's more on what it's going to look like when it prints. So let's talk about headers. And I am not talking about the heading up here. I am talking about headers that help determine what part of the document you're at. So right here, this is a header. So specifically, it is heading 1. If I wanted to change it to a different heading, I just come over here and see how it changes on the document itself. But maybe I want to do something fancy schmancy and I want to change the color. This is super easy to do. So I'm going to come here. This is all of my fill colors. I can put in some kind of crazy blue there. I could do even custom colors if I wanted to like really get nuts. And let's just say an obnoxious purple. Now maybe I want that obnoxious purple to be the same for all my heading ones. Here's where it gets super easy to edit and make sure everything stays the same. So when I open this up, if I hover over here where it says heading 1, see I went back to gray, but I don't want it to do that. I am going to right click on my mouse, and now it says update heading 1 to match section. Boom. All my heading 1s are now that obnoxious purple. How, really? Look, I just click on it and this has changed. Now it's heading 1. I guess it's kind of pink. Whatever. I'm kind of a little colorblind. Obviously, if I would pick a color like that. All right, so let me change that. Now, what if I want to do this same color for all of my other headings or headers? Well, super easy. When I come back to my fill, any recent color I've used is there on the palette, and I can just choose it. And just like we set the new color for heading 1, I'm going to do it here for heading 3 as well. And as you see, here's the cool part. It automatically changed every place where that heading is in the document. I did not have to do it each one on an individual basis. Anything that's got that automatic change in the mass styles is going to carry through for the whole document. Now, this works for words too. It's not just the shading. So let me give you an example right here. This is something set up with tabs. So we'll double check. Yes, this is indeed a heading. That means any changes we make to it is everything that says it's as part of this heading is going to hit the change too. So let's see if I delete. What? Do you mean this is not like a line underneath this thing? What's going on here? If I hit tab, everything goes. I only hit tab once, by the way. Controlling things with tabs is very important. Let me show you how you can make those adjustments too. So up here in my ribbon, when I go to the paragraph, now I want to make some changes on the tabs. So here it says my tab stop position is 7.31 and it's aligned on the right. That means this is the only tab associated with this particular style right here, this one, this heading, okay? I can put in another one easily. Say I want to do 5 and I want to make it stop there at the center. And I just say set it. Now I've got 2 tabs. Cool? Cool. So now when it goes back to this, it shows it's only stopping here because it's up on top. You can slide your tabs back and forth on the ruler, but I find them really hard to grab that way, so I don't do that. So undo, go back to my thing. And now I'm just going to put like an ugly tab here just so you can see how it happens. Just like our headings that use the color backgrounds, since this is a heading, if I want to make this a universal change, same trick, right click, update heading to match, and see all these job titles that just instantly changed? It's because when we wrote the resume, we told them that these were all this heading and everything changed at the same time. Cool? Cool.